and then I relaxed and I calmed down, and then I finally was able to move and open my eyes fully, and nobody was there.
I have bad thoughts every day, but then it's like, it's a few seconds of like, oh, like, why would she do that? And then like, you completely forget about it.
Where does this go? I'm walking into the office for our meeting, our 10 a.m. meeting. So today's schedule, after our meeting, we're actually going to have a lunch date because we have something in the works and we're gonna go over that. And then we have the photo shoot so that we can actually start planning the launch for it, because I wanna make sure this is advertised correctly. And I'm a little bit shaky because I woke up with a migraine. So I had to take Excedrin migraine. I actually need to set an appointment with a doctor so that I can get my prescribed medicine again, because it really does work and the headaches don't come back. Because I got the migraine yesterday morning. This morning I woke up with it again. The lighting looks way better, but this is the outfit. Hello. Hi. Oh, hi. How are you guys doing? Oh, this is a cute setup.
It's a lot.
I know.
Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. I'm in Woodland.
Born and raised in Woodland. And
I listen a lot to, what's the little old lady's name?
Mel
Robbins.
Oh, I
The
love her.
little
And
old lady.
everybody
I
knew
know
you were
her.
talking about that.
That's so
Really?
her name.
I know.
I heard her podcast.
And I was listening to her podcast about like,
She
let
really helped
them,
me.
like she's like, let them talk. Like,
You're
what's
right,
gonna
yeah.
happen? It's like, we every day as individuals, do we not have bad thoughts every day? But then it's like, it's a few seconds of like, oh, like, why would she do that? And then like, you completely forget about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's like,
Yeah.
other people are gonna look at yourself and be like, who did this bitch think she is? And then they're gonna go back to making food for their babies. Like,
Yeah.
people are always gonna have the
That's
thoughts.
true.
And I like had to really like identify with that. Like, so I was like,
You don't.
and also, your thoughts are your own reflection of like if you're being negative to other people, like, oh, like, who do you think
You're
you
gonna come
are?
off
If you're in that mentality, then you're gonna feel that people are being that way towards you.
I feel like we
Your
attract
reflection.
Yeah.
Your
Like when you
reflection
feel
of what-
ugly.
Yeah.
So
Like,
when I
people
see
can
people like
sense
posting,
that,
like,
too.
I have a my boyfriend's cousin, like, he started posting like lifestyle stuff, and it's like cringy stuff, and I'm like, you know what, like, you're gonna make it
confident.
because you already got over that fear of like what they're gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, go for it.
I don't care what anybody thinks. Like, at the end of the day, nobody's paying your bills. Nobody's making you money. Like, we're in
You're
control
not.
of that. So you just need to say, fuck it. Who cares? Like, and I know a lot, like, would always tell me she had, like, imposter syndrome. She's like, and I'm not even a homeowner yet. Like, who cares?
You'll
Don't
feel
mind.
ashamed when you're not doing something for yourself. That's when you should
Yes.
feel ashamed.
When
Other
you're
than
being
that, I'm just
lazy,
hustling.
when you're
I'm
working
hustling
your
for my
ass off.
family, not to
Right.
like impress nobody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You're trying to do it for you and yourself and your family.
It took me some time to realize there's some people with money in this world.
No, there
But
is.
because
Yeah.
we grew up around, well, me, like, you know, people that
We don't think
poverty
that.
or not
Yeah.
or less money, like, you think that everyone's like that, but the amount of people with a lot of money,
They're out there. Yeah, today,
Yeah, like,
this morning,
for
I was
sure.
looking at the realtor app and I go over and re-see the houses that are in the 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and most of them are pending, from
It's
last
always-
week.
yeah.
And I'm like, there's money out there. There's people with
Yeah,
money out there.
Yeah.
We're at Chick-fil-A now. We are getting lunch. Our meeting ran a little late and we're hungry. I think we should still be able to get like an hour of photos. I mean, it's not like a full video. If the house is cute, I want to do a tour real quick. It is 1:33. We're probably just gonna park somewhere here.
Yeah,
and
we
eat.
should just park somewhere so we can eat real quick for like 10 minutes and then we can drive to a cute house to
Okay.
do our pictures.
Okay.
does anyone have lip liner?
Lip liner. I never bring lip liner. I forgot. I just have lipstick.
Tell me what she wanted to buy. I don't know what she wanted to buy at TJ Maxx the other day. She's like,
I
you know,
showed it
since
to
I'm a teacher now, I was
Heidi.
like, bitch.
It
What
like,
is
oh
this?
yeah,
Yeah.
but she told me no because it was $20. I'm like, I can probably get it for
Dude,
cheap.
yeah, and I'm like, dude, do you see this $20? She's like, no, I didn't even look at it. Yeah, just take it off. Never mind.
Never mind. Not paying $20 for that.
I know. I was like, for a keychain, I was like, yeah. I was like, that's true. That's a ripoff.
So people can be like, oh, are you a teacher? What do you teach? I got a spicy deluxe.
You like pickles?
Yeah, I love pickles. Did you ever go to the beef jerky house in the Manors? And they used to sell pickles. But you heard about it?
I heard about it, but I never been
Yes.
to
Oh,
it.
girl.
It was good.
Oh, their beef jerky, yeah, and their pickles too. Came with like this little like
Do
it
they
was like a
still-
powder.
Do they still have the manor house with the pickles?
No, they moved, but now they sell the beef jerky at like the T&Y market. That used to be Big
wow.
G and that little Asian market across from the Robinson Center.
How many kids do you have, Eddie?
Just 2.
How old are they?
Mattel's 11 and Baylin just turned 8.
And they're
They're
so
big.
well behaved. Oh my god.
Really?
I was telling my sister Natalie, I was like, I feel like I'm kind of like a Karen. Like, I pay so much attention to how kids are behaved because I feel like now that I'm older, like, I really want to make sure that I'm not like a helicopter parent with my daughter, but I also don't want to be like a mom that's like so nonchalant. Like, it's just so hard. Like, I want them to be well behaved, but I also want them to be outspoken. I want them to have their own personality, but then I don't want them to be saying bad things. Like, so I pay attention to how every kid is. I'm like, oh, I want my kids to be like that.
I know. Which kids are still gonna be kids and make mistakes, but like for the most part, I'm like, thank God my kids are so easy.
They're just so mature. They act like they're teenagers.
Yeah.
Really everywhere. They're like, we're gonna be fine. They're like, we don't need to leave. And I was like, but that's just so scary to me. I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, what if there's like ghosts like walking around the hotel? And yeah, I was so scared. I did not get any sleep. I was scared to close my eyes. And then
Did you like feel or
Now you're
see
trying to leave
anything?
them
Oh
middle of the
yeah,
night.
I kept feeling like there was like spirits in the room, and I was like, I know like these dead people, like their souls are still out here living, because I can just feel it. And then one of the doors kept opening because we got 2 rooms connected, and there was a bathroom in the middle. The doors kept opening and closing, and we didn't even have the AC on. And I was like, do you guys see that door? And then all my sisters finally started getting scared, and then we were all in the bed. We were like, we just want to leave. I was like, as soon as the sun comes out at 6 in the morning, I was like, let's just drive home. And we left super fast. I'm like, okay. I was like, no, I am not.
Is that the
staying
only
here
like
again.
paranormal thing that's ever happened to you?
Yes.
This was a hotel in
Lake Tahoe. Yes.
I need to know which one that was.
Yeah. Which one was it? It's so nice too. I was so sad.
I got lifted from the bed like I rose like fucking scary movies. At a like Motel 6 that I stopped when I was like 11 or 12 on our way back from Mexico. I went with my uncle. And he just couldn't like take it anymore. He had a rest, and we obviously drove to Mexico. It was the first time I went to Mexico actually, and it was me, my cousin, and his wife and my uncle. So on our way back, we stopped at like a cheap hotel, and it was 2 beds. My uncle and my aunt on one, and then my cousin and me. And then you know how they have like the AC right here, like on this side, like under the window. Like I remember.
Oh
everything.
yeah.
And I was younger, and so what happened is, it's like my eyes were open. It was like a dream, but it was spiritual. Like it felt so real because it's like my eyes were open and I can see the whole room, like a little bit of light coming through too.
You were having sleep paralysis.
Yeah. And then that was the first time it ever happened to me. Like I remember, like what the hell, like I couldn't talk, I couldn't move, but like I couldn't move my body, but I could move my head only. And I was trying to like scream to her, like help me or something, like wake her up, but she was turned around that way or whatever. Like I couldn't do anything. Yeah, and it just felt so real. And then all of a sudden, like when I turned back to look at her, like I was looking at her, but she was down. She was like, so I was raised up, and then yeah, that's all I remember.
When that happens to me, I just go and Erwin knows like to wake me up.
So it happens to you often?
It hasn't in a while. The last time it happened to me, it was happening and I was doing the noise, and then I saw a guy at the door, and I'm like, oh my god, thank God Erwin didn't leave to work yet. And then he walks in and he comes over to me, and then he goes shh, and then I relaxed and I calmed down, and then I finally was able to move and open my eyes fully, and nobody was there. We're finally here at a house to shoot content, and it is so nice. We are in West Sacramento right now. These houses are so nice. The community outside is really nice, which you guys saw on the drive here. Look at that chandelier. That's what greets you when you first walk in. And I'm gonna turn you guys around to give you guys a little tour. I love how high these ceilings are. I think the girls went outside to the backyard. I wish this video did justice for us. Oh my gosh, they went all the way out. There's a gate over there. These girls, let me see. There's like a trail or something. Oh my god, the secret garden. Where does this go? Oh wow. There's a pond. So they all have access to this.
It has a little pond, a playground, a pool.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see the playground over there.
Oh, this is
You could go out here. You could come out here and do your walks.
with all
Get your
her.
steps.
Yes. And I don't
How
have to worry about getting
pretty.
harassed.
That looks very dreamy.
I would have a photo shoot out here.
Wow.
This is so cool.
They forgot the chairs. Oh yeah, we'll explore up there in a little bit. Okay, let's set up. Okay, now I'm just gonna set up the light. Let's go walk up real quick so we can see how it looks up there. Moving on upstairs.
Oh my god, this is probably the best bathtub I've ever seen. It's like a jetted bathtub that fits like 4 people, no lie.
It's a jacuzzi.
I would
It's a
basically
jacuzzi.
I
Yes.
would like how bright in here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, it is a jacuzzi.
Yes. And they have the stand-up shower.
Oh, I would be in here all the time. Oh, for me and Erwin, perfect.
Oh my god, this would be perfect for the Diddy parties.
I'm sure he had one with like 6 showers.
Not the Diddy party.
This room is huge. That's nice. Oh, I'm out of breath again. They have a patio out here. The French doors. Oh, look at the chandelier from this point. From this angle.
Other bathroom has a big bathtub.
Oh my gosh, more French doors. Oh wow, this is a big office. Could be a room.
Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then one downstairs.
Yeah, 5 bedrooms.
Ooh, a gym. Oh wow, I love this. This is really pretty. Another room here. I'm gonna record some behind the scenes. I also want to get some on my phone.
She has the whole setup. Yeah, so just sit right here next to me and then we can just take like.
Okay, put it this way, and then you will push this button right here.
Oh, that's cute. That looks so professional.
It does. Okay, Marina.
Just sort of like a toe packet. Oh, down here.
You better call for help though. You're loyal, yeah.
This feels like a podcast. These are giving bad bitch.
Because we need thumbnails.
These ones are giving bad bitch.
I told you, I was like, I'm gonna let this thing down one. Yes, I think because the color contrast is better than what we're seeing on the couch. Yeah.
It's giving business partner.
That's what we were looking for.
Hey guys, a little update how to throw my hair up because it was so hot in that house where we were taking the content, but I'm here at the salon right now. I forgot to turn on my other LED lights. I was running a little behind, so I couldn't update you guys, but I was here, just finished my lash client, finally done with the day. So I'm gonna go pick up the kids. It's 5:18. I'm gonna go pick up the kids. I'm still full from that Chick-fil-A. It was a successful content day. I'm just gonna close up the salon because I'm the last one here.